What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What's up, everybody? 360 in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see all of your faces, even though I can't see any of your faces. I'm just really glad that you're here. I'm very, very, very excited. Those of you guys that have been watching this now for the last, Nash, have we been doing this for 8 weeks now? 6 to 8 weeks, I think. We've been doing these weekly videos. We're doing them twice a week, once near the beginning of the week, once near the end of the week. Well, before I start, let me do something I think I forgot last time. I want to remind everybody, this is brought to you by our sponsors, 4cmediaco.com. Please make sure you're following them on Twitter. Go to their website, get them put in your favorites. I'm telling you, if you want the latest breaking crypto and global financial news, that is the source. Literally everything you could want to know, they're at your fingertips. So please do that. All right. So we got a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to keep this short. Nash always tells me, try to keep these 15, 20 minutes. People don't like to watch hour long. I know you don't. But once you get me started talking about crypto, I go off on all these little tangents. And as a matter of fact, speaking of tangents, we're going to start with a quick story, a true story. Dear God, Ongo, I know you're messing with me. Ongo, don't even try it. Ongo's like, my only crypto holding is LTC. I know you're messing with me because you guys know my thoughts and my opinion on LTC. That is a bag of dookie. Anyways, all right, so let's talk. I gotta tell you, I gotta share this short story with you because it's crazy. It's literally insane. So we live out in the boonies. I mean, out like when I say out in the boonies, we live out in the boonies to where when people come visit, they're like, why do you live so far out here? So that's how far out we live in Texas. So I want to tell you, we have our gate. We have like a front gate. We have a regular mailbox, but we don't have an Amazon drop box, like a place for Amazon to put packages. So they just leave them at the gate, which is cool. Was cool. So the other day we go out there to get packages, and a package had been torn open. And the contents were gone. Like it was just sitting there on the ground, ripped. You could see claw marks. So I knew it was an animal. So plus we have security cameras out there. I'm like, there's no way this is like somebody came and did this. Like there's no way. You try that crap out here, you getting shot. Like I'm not kidding. These people, these rangers out here will shoot you. Period. Plain and simple. Done. So I know it ain't that. So you can look at the package, damn it. You could tell by the way it was torn. And so I'm like, where is the goodies? Like, so I asked my wife, I'm like, did you order something sugary or some food? Because this thing is gone. Like, no, that was magnesium or boots. I'm like, okay, let me go. So she orders magnesium flakes. They come in a big bag and you put them in your bathtub and, your body absorbs the magnesium. It's not about that. But anyway, so that's what's in this bag. This bag is very heavy. So this raccoon tried to drag off the magnesium flakes. Well, he gets about to our ditch to get ready to cross the road. And I guess he's like, no, this is way too heavy. I'm going to leave him right here. So there is a dirty, dirty bag, unopened. I mean, thank God he didn't claw that open and there'd be magnesium flakes everywhere. So at least we got that back. There's just a dirty bag of magnesium. So the problem is the boots are gone. The whole package. The whole package, a package of boots my wife got, they're gone. So apparently, he went back. He's like, nope, too heavy. And I don't know what that is. So he goes back and he grabs the bag of boots, but instead of opening right there, I don't know if he's getting scared. He knows I'm coming. I don't know. He takes the bag and off he goes. I mean, gone. Like we looked everywhere for these things. Everywhere. So if you see a raccoon wearing boots, please DM me. Let me know. I need to know. I want to know. Also, if you see a raccoon with boots, you live way too close to me. Way too close to me. But anyway, so I had two options here. I had to either order an Amazon delivery box, so that stupid animals can't get in it. Or the other option was to shoot a raccoon, put it in a box, and leave it out there so that the other raccoons could open it and learn a lesson. but I'm not that kind of person. So I decided to go with the Amazon delivery box, which is coming today. So I'm like afraid to order stuff, you know, because there's going to be a raccoon out there like with a Christmas tree with Merry Christmas packages all up underneath that thing. Anyway, I have talked about that for way too long. I just wanted to share that with you. Just hilarious. I mean, just absolutely hilarious. So let's do this. Right now, we're going to share screen. I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to start talking about the market. And those of you guys that have watched these for every week, you now know what? You know, we know what we're talking about. Like literally, we've been so far ahead of this market. It's absolutely insane, lights out insane. And it's not because we're calling the market. It's not, no one can, you get this on Twitter all the time. I called it. That's garbage. Okay, that's garbage. Because then you have to say that with your losses. You can, and nobody's going to do that. So it doesn't work. Only the market is 100% correct. But the reason why more often than not we seem to be on point is because we are looking at not a singular item, a singular pattern, or a singular thing and zoning in with blinders. We are literally macro looking at everything, and not just for crypto, globally across the entire global finance arena. And it's because of the macro view that has caused us to literally be on point. And we're going to continue to do that. So you don't want to miss these. You need to stay plugged in. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have a notification for YouTube so that you don't miss it. If for some reason you can't watch it live, you know we always record it. It's always posted. So I'm going to share a screen. Before I share a screen, if for some reason it's laggy, it's like 25% of the time when I go to share screen, it goes laggy. Then I have to restart this. So we're going to try it. I'm going to hit share screen, and hopefully we are not laggy. Let's see what happens. All right. Now, are we laggy? Oh, we're good. Woo! We're good, I think. Okay, yeah, we're good. Excellent. So let's just take a look. Let me open this up. I'm so excited. I have so much coffee running through my veins, so you're just going to have to grin and bear it. If you've never seen me before, you're in for a ride. It just is what it is. All right, here we go. Let's back this out to the weekly. We're looking at Bitcoin, of course. We're backed out to the weekly view of Bitcoin. So this chart, we've had this view for a very, very long time. And what you have here is a 2-cycle channel. Okay, 2-cycle channel. So, and my elite already know this, and I get a lot of stink for 2-touch trend lines, because if you go read the books, they say until you have 3 touches, it's not a trend line. Where do you think 3-touch trend lines come from? They come from 2 touches. So it's not that a 2-touch trend line is guaranteed. It's that you can't ignore the data. Like, you must always be looking for the potential. If there's no way for you to be 100% correct, you're always looking for the potential, and you're trying to put more and more things together, not just one item. So when we have this is last cycle, where you have 2 touches, and you actually have 3 on the lower side, but all of a sudden you get a 4th here. Once you get this, it adds congruence or validity to the potential that this is going to hold up. Do you understand that? Even though you only have 2 touches up here. And guess what? Guess where we're pulling back? Guess where? And by the way, and my elite traders can vouch for this, I literally have said my opinion for the next leg of Bitcoin would be between around the upper 80K to 90K region. Yes, I did. And I can go back and post that on Twitter so you can see it. This was my opinion. This was my view for ages. And that is exactly where we have hit, where we have peaked out at 90K. Woo! 90K right now. And we are, I'm going to go to the daily. Look at that. Remember, these lines are not precision. They're not precise points. That's why I say, 88 to 90K-ish, because they're areas of price action. Lines are not precise points. When you stop looking at lines as precise points, you'll stop falling for false breakouts. You'll stop assuming that just because a line is broken that it's off it goes. As long as a candle is touching the line, as long as any part of a candle is touching the line, wick or body, that line still owns the price. That area still owns the price. Do you understand? You must have a breakaway candle. Man, look at that free training. That was free. You didn't have to pay me for that. What is going on here? All right, so this was really cool. This was really cool. This is how much I love charting. It's so artistic, and I love it when things come into congruence and agree. And this morning, I'm looking at this, and I'm going, well, dang. I mean, yeah, why not? And then I was like, wait. This can't be it. This can't be the only thing. And so guess what I did? Because I always do this. You need to do this. Confirm, 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 confirm. What do I mean by that? Well, thank you for asking. Let's go look at crypto total market cap. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it. This is so exciting. This is what I do. So forgive me if I'm like out of my boots excited. My boots, not my wife's boots, because the Raccoon has her boots. My boots. This is going to be so cool. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'm going to back out to the weekly. Let me get an arrow. You know I got to have my arrow. What in the world do we have here? So for those of you that don't understand what crypto total market cap is, all it is a measurement of how much money is in the market. That's it. How much total money is in crypto? That includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everybody else, all the altcoins. Look at this. Insane. This is why else we're pulling back. Crypto has just achieved the $3.01 trillion of total money in market cap. Now, wait, I'm not done. So is it reasonable to get a hesitation here? Yeah, we've seen it on multiple charts. Bitcoin, 2-cycle channel, and crypto total market cap, major resistance. Of course we're pulling back here. Of course we're pulling back here. Absolutely. I love it when a plan comes together. I love charting. I love the art of it. I love when things agree. Why? Because it increases your clarity in your vision. And this is why we, as the 360 Elite, have been ahead the whole time. This is why. This is why we were able to earn. I'm going to show you this. Because you need to understand it. You need to understand. This is why we were able to look at this. 220 days. I'm going to go to the daily. And you need to go back and watch my past videos on this. This is why we at the Elite, and I'm going to show it to you. And remember, this is Bitcoin, but you need to see it. Because this is the stuff that you need to be liking on Twitter, not stupid XRP tweets. I have posted some of this stuff, and I literally, this is what the cycle is made of. This stuff, this data, and I'll get 30 likes in 2 hours on the important stuff. I'll post something stupid about XRP and get 2,000 likes. That is how stupid and crazy crypto Twitter is. It's like nuts. Like what is wrong with you people? You're looking at the wrong things. So this is why to know to believe that this was coming. And I need to show you this. The first half, this is old stuff. From here to here, the first part of the 220 days. So from here to here is 220 days. The first half was profit taking pullback. You with me? You with me? Now, that was the first half. The second half was your bottom, trips low, global liquidation event as the low, and all of this is called reaccumulation. Reaccumulation. Pullback phase, profit taking. Reaccumulation, and they do it quietly. We caught on to the ascending volume here. We did, the 360 Elite, while everybody and their mother was calling for one more sweep of the lows, even though they had three sweeps of the lows, and they wanted a fourth. That's just greedy, man. That's just greedy. This is why. This is why, and also this, because we had quiet ascending volume here. Quiet ascending volume from the lows. This is why we were able to take these longs, leverage longs. By the way, we're out of 75% of these longs. We took a $30,000 ride. We're going to do the same thing with Ethereum, and we're still stacking that one. This is why we were able to do this. And this is why this might not get mitigated. Why might this not get mitigated? When I say mitigated, usually when you get a breakout, you want it to pull back and test it as support. Why might that not happen? Why did this not just sweep the highs and come back? That's what you were used to back here. You were, well, not the highs, but we were used to liquidity takes and then price going the other way. Because of this. This is where the buying was happening. This is where the accumulation was happening. And they did it quietly while you were asleep. And then they ran it up. Boo-bye. Now, locally, right now, let's talk about what we have right now. Nash is going to kill me because this is going to be so long. This is going to be so long. I'm sad that the video is this long, but we've got to cover this. So right now, we have a pullback, and it's big, guys. This is your inside liquidity right here to about 82K. There's inside liquidity. That's created on impulse and volume, and what that means is orders have been left behind. Okay? Order have been left behind. Yeah. So this right here is some liquidity that this could backfill. This could backfill. So that's about the 82K. Plus the fact that we have the crypto total market cap hitting major resistance. This is logical place for some air to be left out. All right. Now, I want to show you something else on actually this chart. Yes. Hopefully I can do it on this little screen. All right, let's go to weekly. We're now going to talk about, are we done? Are we done? I gotta make this bigger. Stand by. Usually this is on my bigger screen. I need you guys to see this on this one. So here we go. All right. So what we're looking at is the money. It's always going to be about the money. All right. We're following the money, not targets. All right. End of cycle targets are fun. People love to put them out there. Everybody's got one, but you cannot look at that and you cannot rely on that. If you do, it's going to kill you. Instead, we've got to be looking at the money. So we're going to look at what FOMO money looks like, what FOMO volume looks like, what end of cycle stuff looks like. And I got to raise this up because I think my video is covering part of this. Let me raise this up. Hold on. Let me see if I can move this over. Okay, yeah, I can. All right, I'm going to move this over and squeeze it in. All right. This is what FOMO volume looks like, 2017. You see it? Representing you're getting to the end. This is FOMO. This is FOMO money. What does that replicate in last cycle? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And by the way, we're on Coinbase, which is the #2 ranked exchange in use. So here you are last 2 cycles ago. Here you are last cycle, and what? There it is. There it is. Are we done? No. Are we done with the cycle? Is Bitcoin finished? No. No. Because, and I talked about this before, look at this historic accumulation volume during the bear market. This is the biggest accumulation in the history. Let me get my box. Right there. There has never been this much accumulation in Bitcoin in history during the bear market. So until this replicates over here, just like you have peak volume here and peak here into the end, then you're not done. It's not done. It's not finished. We're not there yet. Now remember, as Bitcoin climbs and moves to new all-time highs, it will lose dominance to Ethereum and altcoins. So right now we are looking at when that switch flips. When does that switch flip? That's the question. This one. Here it is. Ethereum to Bitcoin. As long as we're in this, stop saying we're in alt season. Stop it. We're not in alt season. No, you guys know my thoughts on alt season anyway. This is what that's going to look like. Just not quite this range. Why? Because Ethereum and Bitcoin are starting to achieve parity, where more often than not, they move together. There's still room for diversion. There's still room for disparity. But until Ethereum breaks, and it will, right here, then relax. You still have time. You still have time. It's that simple. This is what we're watching. This is what we're waiting for. And we have insane longs on Ethereum because we're going to do the exact same thing. Here it is. Here is the 360 Elites Ethereum longs, our first set. We're going to be adding more. We're going to be continuing to stack these leverage longs because we're looking for the grand slam. Why? Because we're not just riding it to here. We're going to take some profits off the table here, but we are going to ride Ethereum into new all-time high territory. New all-time high territory. So I'm going to go back to total market cap real quick because I want you to see my projections. Yep. Here we go. I want you to see my projections. Last cycle's all-time high. Hold on. Let's go back a bit. 2017, $771 billion in crypto. Fast forward, last cycle, $3 trillion worth of money comes to crypto. We just hit last cycle's ATH. These are my projections for all of crypto. Total money that's going to flow into crypto this cycle, 6 to 8 trillion. Now, we got to last cycle's all-time high off the back. This is what I need you to hear. We got to last cycle's all-time high on the back of mostly Bitcoin. You have to remember, this was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the altcoins. We have achieved this before Ethereum has flipped the switch. Before Ethereum has done its run. Before altcoins have done their run. Do you understand do you understand? Do you get it? Do you understand why 3 trillion is just the beginning and why we're going here? We will do this even while Bitcoin's climbing to new all-time highs into 6-digit territory. We're going to do this on the back of Ethereum and altcoins, and I'm so excited about it. If you guys want this stuff 24/7, join the 360 Elite. Thank you guys for being here for this. I love you, and until next time, baby, here comes the boom.